All right, what's up, guys? So, the most random clips has uploaded a video titled "The Best of Mizkif Psychopath Edition" with Emiru, Myra, Alana Cho, Osmongold, XQC, Tectone, and Jwooza. I feel how it was because I was like, I don't know if it was like a Jay is silent type situation, but anyways, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk on. I was gonna do like a separate video talking on it, but I figured, since I'm here now, let's just go ahead and elaborate on that real quick. The Mizkif lawsuit. He's suing Emiru. I think it was Asmongold. I'm trying to think who else was. It was some other people too. But anyways, I just think that the lawsuit is stupid. It's like you put yourself in a situation where you was going to be doing wrong by these people. Why, I guess, and here's what I personally think. I personally think that the only reason why he wants to go through with this lawsuit is because he knows his career is done. He knows that people ain't gonna want to collaborate or work with him no more. So he's like, oh, I figure I'll sue them. Hopefully, I win the case, and maybe it's like, oh, if they don't show all the evidence and all this other stuff. But I think, with just overall with the amount of evidence that exists on the internet, and that there's probably stuff that we don't even know about that we have yet to see. Yeah, me personally, I don't think he's gonna win this lawsuit. I think it's gonna be one of those situations where, and it's like, fam, the damage has been done. Why do you think a lawsuit is going to help you right now? So yeah, it's like we already know about you. We already know what you're about. I just find it silly that he would go down this route, but hey, anyways, now let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to the most random clips. They must have just recently created this channel because it was like, yeah, they only got 22 subscribers. I'm like, nah, people go subscribe to them. But anyways.
Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
Some crazy stuff, man.
He would destroy furniture in front of me, throw things, destroy walls. There would be times where he was upset at me, go to my stream room, and literally lock myself in, get away from him. And he would be hanging on the door and screaming at me.
Oh, so this was his
He
reaction
also
to,
would often
okay.
do things like, we were driving in the car together, he would be going like
super fast,
150 miles an hour. He even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill
And
both.
it was crazy because that was something that I didn't know, was that Maya was in a relationship with them, and she literally said the same thing. I don't think she name dropped them, but it's like, okay, if who else would she be talking about? I don't know about her personal life that much. I ain't gonna go out there and make some accusations like, oh yeah, she ain't had all these different boyfriends and things. But literally, Emiru said the same thing. And it's like, and then yeah, Maya sometime before said the same exact thing. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, Mizkif, I just, again, the lawsuit, all that stuff. I just think, here's the thing. He might win the case, and it's like a hypothetical. He might win the case, but I feel like it's definitely going to be a thing where it's either going to be the judge or just the rest of the world. They're going to let him know about himself. It's like, how is it that you're going to sue this girl and then sue all these people, like, I guess, like, in your circle and stuff? Like, you're trying to, I guess, like, put even more of a bad name out there for yourself. I guarantee and I promise you, he going to, like, pop up out of nowhere as a Trump supporter. He figure, well, I've been canceled, can't go nowhere, can't be cool with nobody. Might as well be the next Charlie Kirk, and just be Trump's right hand man and just go out on TV and say some old crazy stuff. And the thing is this, because I feel like once you reach that status, people can bring up your drama. Who's gonna care? You're already a part of a crowd that everybody there has been canceled. So
there things would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault, that he felt insecure. There was a time I walked into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me there, he threw his phone and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better.
No, I hardly slept last night.
yeah, this clip was crazy.
I'm on chat, I'll be honest.
And he is really upset over her having more views. Oh yeah, I guess not, because I thought it was like 25,000. I guess it was 30,000.
I will see you guys.
That's just, but I guess like with me, somebody like me, because people, they try doing that where it's like they bring up my views and all that stuff, and I'm like, fam, I don't. Yeah, I guess maybe if I was in the same mindset as Mizkif, that I probably would care. But I'm like, bro, I don't. Here's the thing. if it bothered me that much, and I mean, like, my views, I would have to say for the most part, they're okay. You know, like when it comes to like the videos, because it's not the people, they'll see like the videos that have like barely any views, they'll ignore the videos that actually do get views and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, fam, check my most viewed videos. That's why I'm like, if I always be talking about I'll be having a lot of views, yeah, my recent videos might not be doing all that. But when it gets down to them, like that one video that just blows up out of nowhere, yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't really be worried about views. I just know that at some point in time, like, I guess like I'm one of those people where I kind of treat content creating like a line. You know, when I'm next up, then I'll be able to, you know, do what I need to do or get what I need to get and things. But yeah, I was like, I just thought that that was silly, where it's like he messaged her talking about, oh, I'm gonna off myself because you're getting more views than me. You would think he would be proud, but anyways.
If not tomorrow. I just need a nap. I'm zooted out of my mind.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
Guys,
Oh, he did?
Listen, why are we all acting like we haven't murdered, like we haven't pillaged, like we haven't had to do what we had to do to make it here where she had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me.
It's like, yeah, that's one of those things where, because here's the thing, that sound like that might be one of them like heavy set doors, maybe, possibly, I don't know. If not, and it's like a door where, because it just sounds like, just based off of like the microphone, how it sounds through that, it sounds like it's a heavy set door. But how she was describing it is that it's like the door, like you have to like really try your hardest to like slam it to make it like loud and echo and all that stuff. Anyways, my thing is this. If I'm streaming and somebody's doing that behind me, I'm turning around, be like, and I just think that with people like him, like, you know, you gotta let him know about himself, where it's like, you gotta like put some sort of like, you know, bass in your voice, fear in his eyes. Cause yeah, I had turned around, bound like, bro, what you got going on? Stop slamming my door. It's like all these doors in this house and you keep going through my door, slamming it and stuff. So I'm like, take that out somewhere else. Go across the house and be doing that. I'm trying to stream. So yeah, it's one of those things where I guess like, you know, you don't really be expecting nobody to do no crap like that. But yeah, it's like it's one of those things where I'm like, you ain't gonna be doing that in my house. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, you're gonna have to go somewhere. I'm like, you slam that door one time, and it's like the thing how she described it too is that there's all these, I guess at this particular place, there's all these different exits that he could have went out of. He purposely went like down. Oh, I need to charge my headset. But anyways, he purposely went out of her room to do all of that. And I'm like, bro, yeah, it's things like that where I'm like, hey, you're gonna have to stop all that, man. That's crazy.
What are you? Was that a test?
Doesn't he do it a third time?
Well, I have some cloth in my house.
That's crazy, man.
Check my body real quick. Did anyone loot me?
Yeah. Go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. There you go. Yeah, she's trapped now.
Look what I did.
Sick, okay, sick, okay.
It doesn't even make any sense why he was carrying on like that, all because she had more viewers than you. It's like, okay, then be a better streamer. It's like, what sense does that make? Oh, I'm gonna get mad at somebody because they're a better streamer than I am. It's like, all I'm saying is that, and I said this in the last video, I'm like, there's not one person that I know that has even brought up the name Mizkif. Like, I have a lot of different friends in the content creating sphere. I have friends that are like, they're not in the content creating sphere, but they do pay attention to some content creators. Throughout my like 15 years of being a content creator, I have not heard not one person say, oh, put on that Mizkif stream. Oh, let's watch a Mizkif video. Oh, you should check out this guy, Mizkif. Here's the thing. For as long as I've been doing reaction videos, maybe I gotta go back and check. There's not even been a person that's commented saying, hey, could you react to Mizkif or something? Like, bro, you think that you're this entertaining content creator, you're not. It's the people that have been involved in your streams that overall have, and that's why I'm like, where you're gonna have to credit his like overall his content creating career, because I guarantee and I promise you, you erase all the people that he's collaborated with, not one single person would know of Mizkif. I feel like I would have more viewers with my views. I would have more viewers than Mizkif, because it's like, bro, you're an ordinary dude that's a content creator. There's nothing special about that, bro.
Thanks for the sub.
Let me hold on. Let me stop talking because I'm like he might see this, and then next thing you're like, oh, I want to add a few more names to the lawsuit. I'm like, fam, I ain't never been sued before, so I'm like, nah, let me calm down on what I'm saying.
I'll probably come back later, and if not today then.
My brain uses so much work, and then I have to charge for like 30 seconds. So I'm gonna do it.
Use your brain.
I'm sorry.
Got him.
Wow.
I'm fucking done.
And in the mirror, you look at her, and it's like she kind of knew that a crash out was getting ready to happen, just based off of his mannerism and how she was just looking. You could just see it her face. She's like, oh well, it's gonna happen any minute now. That's crazy. Hopefully that's his house, because if not, I'm like, bro, you gonna clean that up.
My boyfriend's embarrassing me in front of my friends again. For nothing.
That's crazy. Doesn't he like drop her and see? Yeah. It's like he even try to like see if she was okay or anything.
You puke a lot, you cry a lot, your stomach hurts all the time, you don't work at all, you don't do anything, you're lazy as hell, you're an abomination, you're weak, you're pathetic. I think he's got everything.
It's like, fam, we literally have the same job. I'm like, and the thing is this, I do more than you. So what does that overall say? See, that's why I'm like, it's best that I'm not in conversations and stuff like that, because I'm like, if you think you're gonna corner me and try to let me know about myself, I'm like, don't you do the same thing that I do? And then it's like, on top of that, if I'm in Emiru's situation, I don't know why it's like I be saying Emiru, because like that's how I would say it before, and then I hear people and there's like Emiru, and I'm like, oh, that's how it's properly pronounced. It's like, look, bro, I'm not good with names, all right? But anyways, yeah, I would definitely let him know about himself. I'm like, fam, I pull more viewers than you, so it's like, what is that overall? What are you doing with your content? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna slap down an Uno reverse card before you hit me with anything, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely hurt your feelings.
Oh my god, Emiru was so cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dude, Emiru was like so cool.
Emiru, bro, I didn't think Emiru was gonna tap in with us. That's the thing. Because Emiru was Sina and Bonnie, but it's just the thing that Emiru, when she popped up, I was like, dude, Emiru was like
I'm not
broken man.
So
he's
cool,
like,
so
I can't take this.
There has to be like a cancer. Like there has to be like a reason people like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gotta be that one person. But definitely like Emiru was definitely probably one of the best.
And the funny thing is, you could just be all like, oh, they might have not known. They know. They knew what they were doing.
At all.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? That's like none of this fake. Like I don't even understand, bro. You can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about anything.
We collabed with Sina, Bonnie, and Emiru the other day.
That's great. That's fine. Enjoy yourselves, brothers.
Whoa, bro, you
okay?
Are you good?
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Like, give me a minute.
Dude,
no, I'm fine.
it's okay.
I know it's okay.
Dude, wait, what's wrong?
Are we in therapy or something, bro?
What did I say?
You said nothing. You said you did a collab. That's cool. It's fine. I have no problem with that. I told you there's no issue.
You used to live with Emiru, and then all of a sudden you wanted to use Emiru to become bigger, and you couldn't, so then she broke up with
and
you.
everyone's been like having way more fun and doing way more cooler things.
What even are you spinning?
Dude, Emiru used to always be in a room. Now she's like going IRL and having fun and doing a lot of cooler stuff now. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
And Mizkif ain't gonna do nothing to him, because he knew it's one of those things where it's like, he's not going to win that fight, because he just doesn't look like a fighter. He looks like that type. You know how like when they don't know how to fight, so they kind of like position their body in the opposite direction, and they kind of do like one of those like them like backhand hits, but it's like they're trying not to like get hit in the face or like not get hit in the head, so they're kind of like hunched over and things, and then they just have like that one good arm and stuff. He strikes me as one of those fighters. It's if not that he seems like the type where it's like he'll go like, maybe, I don't know, like How the Box or something on YouTube, and they try to like pick up some stuff from there. But he doesn't. Mike Epps from when he was in All About the Benjamins, he was a better fighter, I feel like, than Mizkif.
Yeah.
Facts.
Miz, in case you're watching this, I do hope you take care of yourself. I do. I know you're kind of going down this route of you want to drop nukes on everybody and watch the whole world burn, and that's fine and that's dandy. It's not really going to change anything, is it?
Yeah.
Not really. You can do
That's
whatever it
just
is.
I've seen that too many times though, where it's like people it's like they and you know what? It's actually funny. There's this old Wesley Snipes movie where it he does that. Like Wesley Snipes does that at the end of the movie. It's this movie called New Jack City. Some of you guys may have seen that movie or know what I'm talking about. But anyways, but there's this scene at the end of New Jack City because Wesley Snipes, I think, yeah, he was like a notorious drug dealer in that movie. Like he was notorious for it's been years since I've sat down and like actually just paid attention to watch that movie. From what I remember, his character is allegedly a drug dealer. But anyways, but no, at the end of the movie, he finally gets arrested. He's in the courtroom, and then like all these crimes is being like, you know, pent up against him and stuff. And so, but yeah, then out of nowhere, he just starts dropping nukes on all these other different characters in the movie. And he was all like, yeah, if I'm going down, I'm going to take down y'all with me and stuff. Yeah, I think Mizkif's trying to pull that same, not saying he's seen the movie, but yeah, it's something that it's like, you know, it's been done so many different times before. And then just for the amount of time I've been a content creator, I've seen where creators do stuff like that, where they're all like, oh, well, such and such did this. And it's like, okay, we're not worried about them. Yeah, that's crazy, but we're worried about you right now. So
You want to do, but my suggestion is just that you simply retire.
Yeah.
Move forward with your life. You have the money, and you know, keep on living. Mizkif is a cautionary tale of what a man who will do anything for 5 extra viewers, 10 extra viewers, 100 extra viewers, 1,000 extra viewers. And I think it speaks volumes, because if you think he's the only person like that, I'm sorry, there's many, many, many more.
Extra Emily, why is your hair so black today?
It might be the lighting. I also dyed it recently. What do you think, Miz?
You look like a Zoom teacher.
Wait, Miz,
Wow.
did you eat breakfast this morning, Miz?
Did I eat breakfast? Yeah, I just had breakfast 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You're looking fat as today, man. All right, Fandy, why are you excited about AFK Journey?
I'm excited for it because I like a lot of
yeah, because it wasn't even no reason. Then look, all right, because Extra Emily, she's a content creator that I have to say I just recently kind of started like paying attention to and watching and all that stuff. I feel like you have to like purposely go out of your way to get her upset. And I know she'll have like that moment where she kind of breaks character. Cause I think, yeah, she did that with Agent. Agent told her to calm down and she broke character and was like, what did you say? It's so, no, but it's like, I think he was maybe, I don't know, trying to do that, but it's like, it just backfired. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you talking about and stuff? So yeah, he could have just left it. It's all like, you know, it's all like, did you, yeah, it's like, your hair looks like really black today and just left it at that. But it's like, now you're trying to like throw a insult at her and stuff. And that's another thing too. I don't even think they're cool like that to where he could just be, he thinks that they're cool like that. But I don't think like Emily feels the same way to where it's like you could crack jokes like that and things. So yeah, no, it's like it didn't work out. But yeah, no, whoever that guy is, I really don't know too like this area of content creating. Like I know very few content creators, whoever that guy is, W streamer, content creator, whatever he's considered. I'm like, nah. I'm like, that's that friend you gotta have in your circle.
The characters are also really cute, like Emily said.
Yes.
She's a good one with the red hair girl. I'm looking at her right now. She looks
Yes.
real good.
Like, uh-oh.
You had 7,000 viewers when you were playing the crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No, okay. No. I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, chat. I used to legitimately get pissed because I'm like, are you serious? I brought this into the world, and now all of a sudden she's growing
Yeah, that's
faster than I was.
crazy.
Because I was going like this, and she was going like this, and I'm like, what the hell is this crap?
Funny thing is like I had to say it was sometime this year when I had started kind of hearing about Maya, and I think it was when Your Rage, because there was a clip of her in Your Rage where she was all like, oh yeah, like if you like, I'll drop this thing, you gotta catch it. And his head, like Your Rage, his head dribbled. Like, no, it was like you can have like his head side by side with any basketball player that's dribbled the ball. Like his head dribbled it. I don't know if it was like a screen or a poster or a board or something, but his head dribbled. I had to say, I think that was like one of the first few clips I could think of when I had like started kind of like paying attention to Maya and stuff. Other than that, like the thing is this. somebody can run up to me and like hold me at like rocket launcher point and be all like, you gotta like name off a Mizkif clip right now. I'm like, dang, bro. So it's like that. Like you, this, like all the different content creators. Like, I'm like, you know what? No, flip it on yourself. You name a Mizkif clip right now. And I'm like, yeah, that's one of those things where we just have a mutual agreement and we walk away. It's like, yeah, bro. It's like the person that's holding me at rocket launcher point can't even name a Mizkif clip. So I'm like, nah, man, that's not fair. Name any other content creator. It can even be a content creator I don't really know about, but I feel like I have a better chance with them than him. So I'm like, nah, bro, don't do that.
Here? It's the Babsity effect. So I was pissed. I'm like, you were such a.
The fact that you can say that and feel like it's okay that you felt that way and just be like, yeah, I was like that is crazy. That's bad.
Is it bad?
Yes.
And guess what? I don't care anymore.
That's bad.
But I don't care anymore. And I stopped caring.
He's okay as long as I never have more viewers. If I ever surpassed him in viewership, which will never happen.
Oh, she'd be done. I'd pull the plug.
He could not be.
I'd pull the plug.
Which I kind of understand.
Chat, it's like if she beats me in Mario 64.
That's the thing where I'm like, what's wrong with that? Here's the thing, and I think I had even said this in the last like Mizkif reaction video and stuff, was that there are friends of mine that like on Twitch, and it's mainly on Twitch and stuff, but anyway, probably on YouTube too, if I went and checked their YouTube channels. But anyways, there's friends of mine on Twitch where they got less followers than me, but they get more views than me. It's one of those things, bro, where I'm like, okay, what am I doing? And that's the thing where I'm like, fam, I play a bunch of different games. You know, I have character to myself, and I'm like, this is just, you know, I guess stuff that I would say to uplift myself. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, what is it that people are seeing, or what could I overall do to improve? So I'm like, if I got to improve the quality, if I got to play different games, if I got to have more clips, whatever the case may be, I'm like, my thing is this. Rather than sitting around like, you know, upset about the next person the person next to me about how many viewers they have, I'm like, okay, what could I do to overall get my viewership up? I just feel like his head, it's not in the right place when it comes to being a content creator.
That's literally what it'd be like if she has more viewers. It would feel like she 2-0'd me, and I would just not have that.
Shut up. Excuse me. Don't talk to me like that, Matthew. Sorry, Maya. No, it's not funny. Every time you do it, it bothers me. It's just me kidding around, Maya. Well, it's not funny to me. I don't think it's funny. I don't know why you say it to me all the time. Because it's funny, Maya. It's just me trolling. I don't even realize I say it. Well, start paying attention.
And you know what? It's like, because she posted a video where she was talking about, like, I think it was like her boyfriend's birthday or something. Like, it was something, I don't know. Like, I seen, like, when the video got posted and stuff. But I feel like this same situation, it could happen with her new boyfriend. She had been like laughing, cracking jokes about it and all that, talk about, oh, I'll talk like that and all that. With him, it's like the argument, it happens so many different times to where it's like, okay, like, let me just make sure. So it's like, you know of all these things, yet you still say it. So yeah, but she says something along those lines. But anyways.
It's getting really annoying that you do this all the time. Shut up. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. I'm not talking to that.
Well, nobody asked.
I'm not.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested. Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, yeah. I remember that.
So bad.
And like I said in the, I think it was in the last video, do you think Queen Latifah's character and Set It Off, you think he would have had that same energy? I guarantee and I promise you, if he was dating somebody like her, it's like, yeah, it'd been one of those things. You know how like them like old 90s TV shows where like no, it was actually an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will Smith went to the gym and he was just getting like ragdolled all over the place and things. I guarantee and I promise you that would be Mizkif. I'm willing to bet money if he had that same energy with somebody like Queen Latifah's character and Set It Off. And for those that have never seen that, good movie. But I'm like, but just really pay attention to Queen Latifah's character. She's one of those characters where it's like, dang, bro, like I wouldn't want to cross her. You know, it's like people are like, she's a woman. It's like, what's the worst that you haven't seen the movie? I'm like, watch the movie, then you'll understand. So.
Oh my god, I would beat the shit out of him.
What? what she said. Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with an angry, aggro man that is like the absolute most helpless thing. Dude, I used to...
This is that clip.
I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the... Like, we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like, it just always like happened. Like, we just would like fight in the car, and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
That's crazy.
Whoa. And so then I started driving only.
And you know how that situation would have went down. Let's just say he wanted to go through with that, right? He would, eventually he would end up crashing, and it would be this catastrophic, car accident. Car is gonna be totaled. His body is gonna be mangled. He's gonna look over and see that his significant other, like, is no longer here with us. Like, they passed. And that's gonna eat at him for the rest of his life. Like, I feel like that's when you'll see like the Mizkif, where he's going to hospitals and visiting sick kids. He's planting trees. He's saving dogs and cats and a bunch of other different animals. Orphan, like one of those like foster types places for like animals. I'm trying to think, like, I can't think of, I know like what it is, but I just can't think of the name of it and stuff. But anyway, it's like that, yeah, adopting pets and things. We're gonna see this like friendlier side of Mizkif, but it's gonna eat at him because he's all like, I did something due to my own selfishness. And it's like, yeah, bro, it's like you can't be carrying on like that and then thinking like, oh, okay, something good is gonna come out of this. And it's like the only good thing he's looking for is an apology. Yeah, I'm like, it's stuff, and I'm like, that's why you seen where it's like him and Maya ain't in a relationship no more. But anyways,
I wouldn't let him drive me anywhere. But then if we get in a fight while I was driving, he would like pound my ceiling in my glove box. He would like scream and like hit the ceiling and like hit the glove box and just like scream profanity and scream like he'd like just call me.
That's when you get one of those that car that Kurt Russell had in Death Proof, where it's like you're strapped up, safe, fine, and all that stuff, but he ain't got no seatbelt, nothing. It's just it's just that small little space, and he get to doing that. I'm like, speed up, do probably about like 80-90 miles per hour, and then just slam on the brakes and keep doing that. And I'm all like, are you going to stop? Because if not, I'm like, you're going to go home looking like you just went 12 rounds with Prime Mike Tyson. So I'm like, I suggest you calm yourself down.
And then I'd pull over and be like, get out of my car, and he'd be like, no. And then I was like, well.
It was terrifying. I couldn't understand what was happening. My viewers were dropping, Maya's were only going up. And there was a part of me that thought that I was going to be smaller than her, and I don't know if it was my ego or what, but I couldn't take it. I felt like shit. And I was on the phone with Austin, and then XQC, I somehow got on a call with him, and he talked to me for hours, making me feel better about it. And he did. And I genuinely, after talking to him, felt a lot better. And I don't think he even realizes what he did for me in that call, but he really did help me a lot. I was non-stop. It's all I could think about is that she was beating me as a streamer and I was gonna die. But then he reminded me that women have a cap and men just grow as streamers, and that's pretty much just fucking it.
Wow.
So, felt a lot better after that. I really did. So thank you to XQC.
Oh, man.
Bitch, you can't swim, you idiot!
Oh, wow.
Yo, what was the hand placement? I'm sorry. I thought your ass was the sponge.
What?
A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk for closure. He came to my house, and I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high, because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to try to distance myself from him.
That makes sense.
He, so yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying without checking if I was okay or anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was just.
You're gonna apologize to the owner. Oh yeah, I'm bringing him over here. I've been here 4 fucking times. I talked to him about Italy. I talked to him about New Jersey. This guy knows my parents. And you're telling me he's in front of a live studio audience that this shit tastes like Jeff fucking D.
I'm so sorry. Please don't. Please don't make me do that.
I'm never saying me out to you ever again. Give me back my luncheon. I'm dropping off at daycare after this. You can go back there. Maybe get some food.
Are you really gonna bring him over?
Oh yeah, when the owner comes over, I'm gonna tell him what you said. The salt. Not too much cheese.
I'm having a panic attack.
Good cheese.
Yeah, it's like, it's one thing where it's, you know, like you joking around and stuff, but it's like, that's the thing, you could tell like the difference with him. You can't really tell the difference and stuff. So but yeah, it's like, I know I've done that in things where it's all like, oh, I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but it's like, yeah, you know, you just be joking around, because it's like people like, if it's, so I guess like if I could like paint out a scenario, so like at my old job where if like let's say a coworker did something, I'm like, well, I'm telling the manager. I'm like, oh, I'm 100%. But they is like, for one, they know that I ain't cool with the manager like that. So they're like, to hear me say that, it's something that it's like, it's comical. It's, you know, I feel like that's why she's starting to have a panic attack, because she's like, I know what he's about, and he probably would go and do some stuff like that. So if it's something that you can't really doubt, he don't see it. But yeah, on her, on the other hand, it's like, yeah, I guarantee it. I promise you. I don't really know too much. I think I've seen her like on Instagram and stuff, but yeah, overall it's like, yeah, she I guarantee and I promise you, this is like one of the only times where they hung out. She's all like, nah, like you like to put people in situations and stuff. I'm good on that. I ain't gonna hang out with you.
I'm having a panic attack right now. You really?
She's really.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna.
And he don't care. That's crazy. Meanwhile, it's like she's about to cry and stuff. Like, meanwhile, me, it's like, fam, I'm like, no, I'm joking. Like, I'm like, all right, fam, I came here like 2.5 times. I'm like, at the halftime was like, I was gonna eat here, but I stopped and I left because I was like, I realized I had food at the house. So I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah, that's one of those things where it's like he don't have like no awareness of like when you make them, because it's like, it's rare, you know, when somebody does that. But it's like with me, I try to make people like, you know, where it's like, if I'm gonna make them cry, it's like a laugh was like behind that cry or something, you know. So it's, yeah, it's like but not like a nervous laugh, like, no, I done said something, they got the laughing so hard that, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, nah, it like, that's the type of stuff where I'm like, yeah, it boosts my ego, where I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, nah, it's like that funny bone, I got a hold of it and stuff. So, but yeah, but stuff like this, I'm like, nah, bro, that's I'm like, it's just funny how like you'll see a video like this, and I guess like, if let's say if this Mizkif like situation hadn't really like popped off or was blowing up and went viral and all that, I feel like this video definitely would have showed us everything we needed to see about him. Been like, nah, we ain't gonna chill with this. I'm not gonna chill with this guy because he's crazy. It's like he wants to put people in situations.
We are not a good match. We are not a good match. We are not a good match.
That's crazy.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm having a panic attack.
Are you really?
It's just now hitting him. That's crazy.
Yes, I am. I'm shaking.
Dang.
Wait, why?
It's like you just
I won't call the owner over.
Somebody was all like, hug her.
I'm losing feeling in my hands. This is what happens.
I just got up and walked away. I'm like, nah, fam. I'm like, if you gonna play some game like that, I got up and walked. I'm like, I will get up and walk away before I have a panic attack. So
Now I'm sweating.
yeah, that's crazy.
You gonna finish your salad?
I told you I'm prone to panic attacks. You know that, right? I told you before. Did you think I was joking?
Well, we joke a lot.
My experience is just from a working sense. I worked one event for OTK. It's a really, really long story, so I'm gonna try to keep it short and just focus on Mizkif. To give context, I was a fan of OTK when they were at their peak, and I had reached out to them just saying like I'm a big fan, and if you need help with anything, because I come from film and TV, I'm a very behind the scenes person. They reached back out saying, do you want a job? Like flat out, would you like to work for us? Living in LA with my boyfriend, I'm like, I don't know if I want to move everything for Austin. This is the one smart thing I did in this whole experience was I said, let's do one shoot together, and we'll see if this is a good fit or not. It's coming up, and it was a really big event, and I said,
this was, I'll just say it, because I can just say it. It was the OTK 1-year anniversary event.
Okay, like who's hosting the event? I was surprised. Asmon was the first one to speak up and say, I would like to host this event. Immediately, Mizkif jumped in and said, no, I think me and Esfan should do it, and it should be on my channel. And then people would joke about like Asmon not being part of things, so I thought, hey, he's offering and willing and wanting to do this. Let him do it. I think he and Rich would have made it a great host. Immediately, Mizkif just steamrolled over him and said, no, I think it should be me and Esfan. Everyone just went along with it, and I was a little surprised that there wasn't like a discussion about it. After we shot to Mizkif, and I said, I'll come over to your house, give me 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, because he kept saying like, I need to stream, it's gonna help promote the event, it's gonna help promote the event. And I said, just give me 15 minutes, I'll come to you, so you don't have to go anywhere, and let me just run through the day with you. He's like, okay, so I go to his house, and it's like so many different people there, and animals, and so on. Eventually I find him, I walk him through like the call sheet, the schedule, everything. And
Gotta mention that I even made a printout of an overview of the event area of like, this is a huge space of where like the intro's gonna be, the performers, the pyro, and I agree to a lot more than each other, and all this other stuff, so that way I can, in that 15 minutes, rehearse him and walk him through what.
It's like, it's no disrespect to the most random, yeah, that was their name, right? The most random clips. I had to say, like, for the next video, like, turn the music down a little bit, because I'm really trying to like lock in on what she's saying, but it's like that music's played in the background. It's kind of like one of those like situations where you're like out somewhere and then there's like loud music, then you gotta like be like this all in a person's face and stuff. So I'm like, for the next time, I'm like, just, you know, tone the music down just a tad.
The day of, I wanted him and all the other members there 2 hours before to do a whole rehearsal, and he wasn't there. And again, he's the one actually hosting this, and he wasn't there. He showed up like 20 minutes before we were supposed to go live. I was trying to run him through really quickly, like, don't go to this area, don't go to this area. Like, we have intense stuff here. When you work with a crew, you know how Kai's always yelling, like, production. Production needs things like pre-set up, or they need to know in advance. And that's why things go wrong a lot on live streams when you work with a whole crew. 2 minutes we're supposed to go live, and Esfan and I are like consoling him, because the whole time he's like, I don't want to do this. This is gonna be awful, yada, yada, yada. And he was like that.
2 minutes, bro. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. I don't want to go. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God. And the thing is that, so at this event, I didn't see any of this, because as I said, like, this was when my mom was in the hospital. So I was so caught up with all that. I didn't have time for this shit. So the only time I was there, I was standing next to Tectone in the line, and that was it.
Name a streamer who left a bad impression on you.
Oh, T. Hey. Careful. Pocket. TikTok might eat somebody's up. Be careful. It might be a steak logo.
Streamer that left. No, it's actually a Dollar Tree logo. Oh no, this is easy.
Dollar Tree, like.
Oh yeah, I've seen Dollar Tree.
It's new. It's like switches
Congratulations.
logos out.
Wait a second.
Mizkif. Facts.
notice how like nobody jumped in, was all like, oh, there was all like, what do you mean, like he's there? Somebody was all like, oh, well, yeah, I mean that's by default, like that's, yeah, you didn't say no. I was thinking it was gonna be somebody else, like somebody we didn't know. Mizkif, yeah, he left a bad impression on all of us, so there's like, yeah, ain't nothing new.
Since day one.
Yeah, they're like, you didn't tell us anything, dude. I'm like, you told us what we were already thinking. So, but yeah, man, but what that one creator said, that for him to retire, I think that's the best thing that Mizkif can do. Retire and, you know, yeah, just leave the content creating sphere to somebody else. So, but anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to the most random clips for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.